Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I feel as though I should begin this broadcast with a warning that you shouldn't play Grixis Dragons, which is what we're doing today. I can't imagine this is playable at all, but we're going to try. Um, basically, yeah, basically, I want to cast Plague Wind, and Crux of Fate is Plague Wind if your opponent has no dragons. You can destroy all non-dragon creatures, and obviously we have 9 creatures in our deck, all of which are dragons. We have Dragon's Matter cards like Silumgar's Scorn and Foul-Tongue Invocation, which get better if you reveal a dragon. We have Sarkhan Fireblood, who makes mana to accelerate our big whopping dragons, so we can play the 6-drops like the 2 Dragon Lords early. Uh, whether any of this is a good idea or not remains to be seen. I think the mana base is appalling. We've got double blue. We need black on turn 1. We've got double red on turn 3. Triple black. Double black here. Nah. This is going to be bad. Anyway, I don't mind losing, so we're going to play. It's going to suck. Who cares? Let's play some Pioneer. Still haven't trophied a Pioneer League. I'm sad about that. I've gone 4-1 loads. And several times I've started 4-0 and lost the last one. That's salty. I want some trophies. Anyway, Grixis Dragons. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go first. Ooh, this hand is bad. Oh, this hand is bad. Turn 2 Thoughtseize. No chance of casting Silumgar's Scorn. Any land away from casting Sarkhan. I think we can do better. Okay. This isn't good either. But slightly less bad. So, stating the obvious, we're just going to try to take apart the opponent's hand. Aristocrats. Good. Not really. Sorry. I have been finding this matchup very tough as the control player. Still, getting rid of a collected company is nice. Yeah, the cutthroat's fine. I'm assuming they're going to... Okay, well that's pretty good. So my intention is to try to Silumgar's Scorn the Catacomb Sifter because we're trying to 1-for-1 them, and 1-for-1ing 2-for-1s is hard. Okay. Now, without a dragon in hand, Silumgar's Scorn won't work on a 2-drop. If you aren't aware of how this unplayable card works, you can Force Spike something, or you can reveal a dragon. We do not have a dragon, but we can make a Force Spike work. And now I guess we're just looking to draw any land or dragons. That's a thing. Yes, we'll get rid of Foul-Tongued Invocate. Oh. Anyway, that's a rotten draw. Basically, I'll be amazed if we win a game. That's fine, I think. We can kill their shit. Sarkhan gets nugged, I assume, yeah. Land is good. Let's discard backup Sarkhan. Oh, it's not a dragon, but it's got dragon in the name. Disappointing. Kill this. So we lose one, which I don't care about. They draw a card, which I care quite a lot about. I'm hoping Sarkhan is going to loot our way to a dragon. Hope they don't have a follow-up. Ah, Deathrite Shaman is acceptable. Ah. Dig is nice. Dig is really nice. I'm going to kill that one first. Yes. That resolves. Those are disappointing as well, really. I'm just doing this to make sure we can untap with Sarkhan. I've just realised this is utterly uncastable and I shouldn't have taken it. That was a huge punt. I should have taken either it plus Urborg or something else, a Thoughtseize or something. That was I was just an autopilot thing, I could cast it. Sarkhan down to 1. Hopefully we draw Crux of Fate. Opponent not having company mana is good. We're going to discard this mountain, I suppose. I'm going to pass because I'm hoping they only attack Sarkhan with 2 things and we can keep it alive. If they send everything at Sarkhan, we just have to let it die. We were lucky there. Opponent made a greedy attack. I think they should have sent everything. They obviously need this to make mana for company, I guess. But we get to keep Sarkhan, so we're happy. Okay. Suits me. Black mana is good. I guess I just have to do it because I want to keep my Sarkhan alive, so I have to use a premium removal spell on a 1/2. But at least Sarkhan's not dead. We are in the game just about. Yep, Sarkhan takes 1. And nothing, so company basically is what that means. Okay, field isn't very good, so we'll discard that. Okay. Let's see what they hit with their company, I suppose. Yeah, no surprises there. Just salt. Okay. So, I think the best use I can get of this Fatal Push is probably after Sarkon dies, killing the Midnight Reaper. And that's a little bit sad. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. Should have done this on end step, I think. I just realised I maybe have given them a chance to draw into some more gas. That was a bit foolish. Are they going to company? Yeah, this has gotten real bad. We're on like Crux of Fate or Bust. The good news is there's 2 in the deck. We've seen a lot of cards. We've got 2 out of 38. Like, it's not out of the question that we're going to draw one. And we will get drained to hell, but I don't think we'll die. They've still got this Cartel Aristocrat in their hand from, like, 2013. Crux. Dead. Boo! Stupid dragons. Right. Let's see if we can... Well, I want Kalitas, and I want Cry. And I guess I want Negate. And... I don't know what's bad, apart from my cards. Just stuff like that. No, I think Planeswalkers are good, honestly. I need to more than 1-for-1 with them. I'm not sure, honestly. This doesn't fill me with any confidence. I don't think I do want Negate. Foul-tongued Invocation seems very bad if they're just vomiting out crappy things like Stitcher's Supplier, and they've probably got Satyr Wayfinder and stuff. Unplayable. Quite a bit better. Yeah, it's quite a bit better. I guess Glorybringer or Sarkon. Glorybringer just because it's the furthest away. Yeah, we've got good mana and everything. This is a miracle. Ooh. Crux is good. Or it might be good. Who can even say? Yeah. I'm going to do this so I can resolve Sarkon on an empty board. And because that type of creature, they tend to snowball. I think I like my hand. So I'm just going to plus and keep it. There's an argument for trying to upgrade the Field of Ruin into a different land, but if I don't hit a land, I'm going to feel like an absolute tit. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good one. Black, blue, red, colourless. Knock a card out of their hand. Plus on nothing. And pass. And then I'm hoping they're going to just commit stuff to the board and I can Plague Wind them next turn. Should be pretty good. Follow that up with Kalitas. Life's great. It's annoying that Kalitas does die to Crux of Fate. Pardon me. That's like the only bad thing about the cards we've drawn. Other than that, everything's going really good. Urborg's really nice. If they're not doing anything, no, I need to keep Sarkon. I suspect I'm meant to just play out Kalitas. And to loot away the Crux of Fate. But I don't want to loot it now in case it's amazing. So I'm just gonna plus on nothing. I mean, Sarkon on 6 is quite threatening. They have to do something pretty good. This is obviously a predictable way for them to spend their turn. Sorry about that loud, weird noise. Midnight Reaper's disappointing. It means I kind of need to answer that before I can... Okay, so they can give that pro-black and attack Sarkon for 2. I don't think I care. Yeah. So, if I Crux of Fate, I lose Kalitas, they lose everything, it all gets exiled so they don't draw, and I get shitloads of zombies. 4 zombies. I'm doing it. I think that's how it works. Okay, they didn't like that. Same again. Opponent is a coward, it would seem. No glory ever came from early scoops. Look at this deck, it's full of fun cards. Obviously, can't keep this. I guess. So sad putting away something as splendid as a Dragon Lord Silumgar, but needs must. Okay. Nope. And we're just going to lean on the Crux, basically. Might fire off the K command earlier if we're really worried, but the plan is just to get to 5 mana and wipe the board and hope it wins. Okay, that is a good reason to fire off the K command, because we can... what I'm trying to say is kill that and then untap and kill the token. So they've shocked before combat. I guess they're just playing a 3-drop post-combat. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I need to remember not to cast spells on their turn. So that means I have to do it now. We are going to take a relatively bad hit. I might have to Dreadbore the token. We shall see. So it's 5's not the end of the world, but we've got another turn to survive yet. Oh shit, I just noticed a discarded collected company. That's terrifying. Hopefully take the extra copies of company they probably have. Keep your Fatal Push, it stinks. Bottom that. Or Graveyard, rather. Dreadbore that. Feel pretty good about things. And by pretty good, I mean we're going to 7. Or 6. Or 3. Yeah, it looks like I'm at 3 functionally. But 3 is not 0. Their last card is a stinker. We just need to follow up the crux with a thing. Okay. Well, my turn is my turn. We know what's happening. Let's just cast it. They drain me down to 3. And then we have to be genuinely afraid of nonsense like frickin' Zulaport Cutthroats, don't we? And I've cut my only life gain, which are the Foul Tongue Invocations. So I kind of need a Kalitas is life gain. I need a Kalitas. Okay. Even that is a clock. That's not good. They do have basic forest. I remember seeing one, so I'm not going to worry about Field of Ruin. The problem is, of course, we need to answer that this turn, basically, because that deals 2, untaps, deals 2 more. Okay. Spell. Well, we can loot. Fudge. Bad start. Okay. Let's do better. That's my high level strategy going forward. We just needed to not flood out. We'd mulliganed and we still flooded out. In retrospect, that Dragonlord Silumgar would have been fucking beautiful. I don't think it would have saved us, but it would have been fun to cast. Honestly, Dragonlord Silumgar is a big part of me wanting to make this deck. Like, I love that card. Pick it highly in cube. Probably do a cube video on this channel soon. There's a cube on MTGO at the moment. Legacy cube, which is fun. If you have any types of content you want to see, feel free to request it. I will do my best. I don't know about or play all types of Magic, but that doesn't really stop me trying. This hand is perfect. Look at it. Look at it. We've got amazing mana. We've got Busted Curve, Sarkhan into Bolus or Glorybringer. Okay, well that's scary. We're not doing a very good job of beating that. Removal? Ooh. Happy, happy. Okay, this is looking good. And by good, I mean not awful, despite our deck being composed of Sarkhan Firebloods. Please be their only play. Yes. I think we'll loot the steam vents, try and upgrade it. Oh, that's an upgrade. Oh, oh. Sorry. That's my favourite. As I mentioned that. Just play a big dumb 5/5. Okay. They're ramping pretty hard. So one's in their hand. Fine. You got it, boss. Yep, that's fine too. Woof. I'm going to exert and kill the elf. Pew pew. This deck is perfect. Obviously, the bolus is pretty punishing when you've ditched the steam vents and kept a Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Not great. What are they doing? I imagine they're playing Big Nissa. Field is good, actually. Field lets me do something like this. Trying to set up for bolus. Cool. Good. So we should have a very, very powerful turn next turn as well, because presumably we're going to find out what they've been ramping for. My assumption is it's just Eldrazi's of some kind. Oh, shit. This Sarkhan's been busted this game. It's been amazing. It's been making tons of mana and threatening all kinds of... Well, the ult is going to be insane next turn. This isn't quite lethal, sadly. So if they cast a creature or planeswalker with the same name as these, they lose 10, which would be cool. Okay, so here's a shit ton of mana. Probably an Ulamog or something, or an Emrakul. I'm not sure if that's good enough anymore. So they take my turn. That only targets opponents, so they can't Thought Erasure myself. I suppose they can cast Thought Erasure and take something bad. I don't know. I feel like they're dead. I might be missing something. They can make a bad attack here, eat one thing, and then I get my next turn and I can get in for lethal. I suppose they have to get rid of Silumgar, right? Pardon me. They did indeed get rid of Silumgar. Yeah, bitch. Dragons! Okay, so the Disdainful Strokes I nearly put in the sideboard would have been good. Everything else they're doing is super strong. Like, we can't... Well, maybe negate, but I'm just going to run it back. The deck's clearly perfect. You saw what just happened. You saw that. There's footage. That was perfect. Can't beat that. That was just a steady stream of mythic rares. Mythic for a reason. There's never been a bad mythic rare. That's a scientifically proven fact. Okay. Well, we have a Thoughtseize and a Curve. I think this is great, to be honest. I don't know if we're going to win, but I feel like we've used all our luck up in these two opening 7s. Oh, don't have ramp, you bastard. Bastard. Dig's good. Maybe. What you got? Well, it has to be the Spyglass because, you know, they've already got loads of green mana and I need my Sarkhan. Best thing we could possibly draw would be a way to kill the elf, I suppose. That's fine too, really. We're going to play Sarkhan into dragons and then life's great. Yeah, I think you should attack opponent. Ooh. Nah, stick with the plan, Chris. Plan is dragons and therefore plan is great. This feels weird, but I do think that was the right card to get rid of. Hoping to just tear their hand apart with Bolus and K-Command and everything else. Yes, he takes 1. Okay. Blue, black. Yoink. Mine. Go. So that's like a Stone Rain, hopefully. They had no play last turn, so hopefully they have no play this turn. We just have to go about shredding their hand. It's a good one. Red. Oops. Black. Red. Blue. So now they have to discard another card. Okay, so we no longer have any information, but they have very little going on in their hand. We've got a huge attack next turn. 1d3, 12. They're on 14, which is annoying, but maybe we can get a Kolagan or something to finish them off. Well, what's up? Nothing. Okay, good. Woo! The deck is doing a thing. Obviously, if we can dodge like Emrakul or Ulamog, that'd be great. But I feel like we can't lose from here anyway. Yes, dragons. Well, that I reckon is about all the success we're entitled to. So the rest of this league might be shit. I cannot see a universe in which the deck performs like that every game. Not with the mopey mana base and horrible curve and everything that's wrong with it. We've been playing a paper like Pioneer League. We're sort of halfway through in my local area. I've been playing Grixis, and I am, I believe, third, having missed a week. So that's quite good, I think. I guess I have to keep this. So yeah, I think regular Grixis has legs, provided your world isn't made entirely out of Veil of Summers, and obviously that shouldn't be the case anymore post-ban, but for a while online I was getting just obliterated. I was winning all my game ones and then getting obliterated post-board because of Veil of Summer. So I'm assuming this is mono black aggro, and this hand looks like a stinker. Hopefully Silumgar's Scorn might do some work. We do have the dragon to reveal, which is utterly delightful. Okay, well, the most important card in our hand is probably Sarkhan or Silumgar's Scorn, and we've got double Sarkhans, so I guess they take the Scorn. Might not be mono black aggro. I don't even know what's going on. Let's see what they take. It might give us some information. They're probably just thinking, what are all these terrible cards doing? They took the dig. What a coward. Oh! This might be that black-green, like, Field of the Dead deck that Autumn Bachette was playing at the SCG Invitational and did really well with. I think they were super close to top 8ing. Although, I feel like Autumn could top 8 with any old shit. Fine. Take my Scorn. They took one Sarkhan. That, I believe, is the best result for me, unless they have an answer to the other. And they missed a land drop. Fuck yeah. And that's a big, rampy deck. Oops. That's not how mana works, Chris. You can only play a 3-drop on turn 3. Perfect. The classic Thoughtseize bug, but on yourself. Okay, that explains the taking one, leaving the other. And they are the deck I thought they might be. Well, we can fly over their zombies if we can get a clock down. Which I guess is of some comfort. This should be fine. There was an argument for letting it resolve and then killing it with Exert, but I just want to be able to attack every single turn, I think. That land is actually quite good because it means we can definitely cast Silumgar next turn, which means I want them to be able to make a creature and or planeswalker. Because there's not really an awful lot to be gained by making a 3/5. I suppose it is additional clock. They've very kindly dealt themselves 4. Oh. It's rude, isn't it? Different dragon. Kolagan. Okay. I'm going to discard the Steam Vents for sure, because hopefully if Sarkhan lives, we've got mana. So, they're kind of incentivized to pressure Sarkhan. So hopefully they make a body. Nope. Just more of that. Okay. Different thing to do. Nope. Okay, well, we're doing this because we have to, not because we want to. And I'm going to keep this Dragon Skull Summit in hand in case I draw my 3rd Sarkhan and I want to loot it. But Dragon Lord without the control magic part is just so mopey. No! Punished! I'm sad. Oh, and now they're getting lands as well. Oh, I should have just waited. I should have waited. But I wanted to end the game because I feel like their top end is so much better than mine. I'm going to pretend my last card is a Silumgar Scorn. So the good news is... Oh, that does nothing either. The good news is Thunderbreak Regent for the win. We've got a 2-turn clock, all in the air. Although they are going to play a land, aren't they? I would imagine. That's almost certainly going to find them a land. I'm not worried about losing to their zombies particularly fast. Okay, that's their 6th land type. Good to keep track of these things. More importantly, it's just a couple more life. We kind of need a big hasty dragon or a little bit of burn. That's pretty good. I'm going to play it now. Knock a card out their hand. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep pretending it's a Silumgar Scorn. So, hopefully they respect it. See you later, Goose. Fatal Push is actually quite good. It kills either one of these, but at the cost of 3 life. Let's see if they remember how Thunderbreak Regent works. Hour of Promise shouldn't matter. Goose matters, I think. Goose matters. I guess they just have to attack with both because there's no way they can block. No, they can't attack with this because I'll eat it. They have to attack with the tracker because they're not blocking. Oh, they've got food as well. Yeah, this game is close. I think I might be slightly behind. Okay, so they do have Revolt. Bolus down. We take 7. Can I get a Crux of Fate? It's not the worst, is it? I feel like they probably shouldn't block. They should probably just crack their food. Knocking a card out their hand. Ooh, Hour of Promise, that's a good one. The problem is, of course, that the goose can effectively fog 2 attackers. But I think they're still dead? Question mark. Okay, so they go to 3, and they make a clue, which critically means the tracker is attacking for... No, it's not. It's not a lethal attack. That's fine. And by fine, I mean I haven't really figured this out. So if they block 1, make a food, and sack the food, they still die. That looks good to me. We know their last card is a land. It's a Llanowar Wastes. Yeah, I believe they're dead. I'm genuinely not clear, though. They can gain 3 life up to 6 and block 1 thing. And the 2 smallest ones are still 7. So I think they're dead, and I think they can't kill me. Maybe they're debating if they can afford to use the castle, but they definitely can't. It's hard work killing people with dragons. Ugh. Oh god, what does that thing do? Oh, cycling, okay. I was thinking of Hash Up Oasis and started panicking then. I'd forgotten what the top card of their library was that was just displayed. Oh, I hope it's not important. It wasn't Once Upon a Time, was it? No, good. Yay, you're dead. Dragons. Well, Field of Ruin is a problem. Not Field of Ruin, Field of the Dead. I suppose Cry of the Carnarium is probably necessary. Maybe I want Grasp. And maybe I want Negate, something like that. And I don't suppose some of my cheaper removal is very good. Foul Tongue Invocation kind of stinks in general. Unsurprisingly. I probably need all the sweepers. And I'd probably just have to let them have geese. And we go with that. Come on then, Teston. Yeah? We badly need another blue source, but we're on the draw. Negate is good. Silumgar's Scorn will be good. Yep. No. I just really want like a Steam Vents or a Sulphur Falls, please deck. I deserve to cast my spells after all. Let's see, let's see. This might have been a terrible keep in retrospect. And by might, I mean almost certainly was. Can you imagine if we'd had that on turn 1, how much better this would have been? Oh well. We just need to hit running lands, that's all. Not a major ask, is it? Except for it definitely is. So we know their whole hand at least. Land. That's not land. We're now doing bad, officially. Come on, play a non-creature spell. Oh. That does fix my mana a bit, but not really. It makes it easier for me to cast Dragon God at some point. So, you know, thanks for the swamps. Just doing this because basically we need to use our cards for something. I'm not that scared of Field of the Dead if we get some mana, because, you know, Crux of Fate will sweep it up after it gets out of hand and we can hit them in the air with dragons. It's more just the fact that we're not doing anything. Oh, negate. Negate. I want to negate that. I'm sad. That's probably game. That is probably game. If we miss a land, I'll scoop. That land doesn't really help. That'll do. Like, it blows up one field, sure, but, like, not enough. Let's try again. Just need to make a better keep. I think that was probably a bad keep. But, like, oh, we have 25 lands. The hand had everything else we want. I don't know. I probably can't I can't justify it, no matter how much I try. Hurry up, opponent. My dragons are itchy. I would like to win one more round this league. Yep, play first. Yeah, I guess. Silumgar's Scorn is good. We don't have a dragon to reveal yet, but we'll find one. We'll find one. Pardon me. Also, apologies for the lack of recent uploads. Last week got busy with life and family and stuff. But my like motivation or whatever hasn't changed, so we will go back to having frequent uploads soon. I'm still as committed to trying to make a large volume of poor quality content as I was before. I guess they're looking for a goose, or maybe. find it interesting that none of these Field of the Dead decks seem to play Scape Shift. Okay. Field of Ruin is nice. Hopefully they'll play a Field of the Dead prematurely, although they do have access to fully 4 copies, don't they? So it's not that good. Coward. So my intention is to, I imagine, because their sort of rampy package kicks off around 3 with like Elvish Rejuvenator. So my plan is just to try and sort of stop it as best possible. And that's the forest used up. Take a land out of their deck. Just going to Thought Erasure them. What have they got? Hour of Promise and a Tracker. Okay. Hour of Promise it is. We don't want that. So the Field of Ruin is currently making it impossible for me to cast Bolus on curve, which is a little bit sad. I imagine their turn is just Tracker into Temple. Yeah. As you would expect. So we can mess their scry up with our field. That's about the best we can hope for. Let's see how they scryed. Bottom, okay. So I think the plan is to obviously counter as much as we can with these 2 cards. If anything comes up. Maybe use Field of Ruin 2 to fix our mana if we need to. That was the Lockqueen. And then we obviously slam Bolus and minus on the Tracker next turn. Oh man, the island's in. Forgot the island was in my graveyard. I nearly left myself without anything to search for then. So black, 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 blue, red. Oops. Okay, that's sad. That is sad because obviously that was that was 100% of what we had going on. The good news is opponent doesn't have much going on either, but these 3 clues are basically 3 cards in hand, and that's quite scary. This feels bad, obviously, because we're losing hard. I mean, the 2 unknowns were literally perfect. The fact that was an instant and they could do both even was particularly gross. Oh man. This is the worst. Oh, Westvale Abbey. That's interesting. Well, at least we can get rid of some turds. Although, whether we get to untap with Sarkon remains to be seen. Yeah. That's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah. It's an encouraging draw. We lose Sarkon, which is very sad. But I guess ultimately fine. This is why we didn't just fire it off. Yep. Man, engineered explosives on 0 would be amazing. Okay, another zombie. Blue, blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably need Cry. And Bolus, question mark. I'm going to just play this out as a blocker. It takes 5 things, right? Yeah. So they shouldn't, unless they draw Hour of Promise, they shouldn't be able to make enough zombies to totally kill me this turn. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is becoming irksome. Like, this opponent has ripped so well this game. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. The Westvale Abbey is tapped. Have you noticed that? The Westvale Abbey is tapped. And Cry of the Carnarium is very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we draw an untapped land and we can Cry plus Bolus, we will actually have a clock of sorts. Why can't I block? Maybe I F6 by mistake or something. Okay, well we have to do this. Black, black, whatever. Sweep the board. Attack for 2. Have access to Scorn for anything they might do. We really need to get lucky. So maybe the opponent could share some of their ridiculous luck with us. I mean, we can reasonably assume they're going to hit a land every turn because of how their deck works. That's fine. And they've played a land because of course they have. Just the 6, no big deal. 6 power for no mana. Well, I'm glad Kalitas didn't resolve at least. Imagine how salty I would be if they had frickin' what am I trying to say? Blue, black, red, something. Imagine how salty I'd be if they had Veil of Summer as well. That's what I'm trying to say. We just have to hold back, which is terrible. Because if they draw land, which is the thing they're most likely to draw, they get to activate Westvale Abbey. That's good. I wonder if they'll go in on the Abbey now. dead. Flying, lifelink, indestructible, and haste. Did I think I sided out my... Where's view sideboard? I think I sided out my foul-tongued invocations, yeah. I've got one Silumgar, which we can cast. If they go in all in on Westvale Abbey. Okay. Just checking if there's anything we can do with the Planeswalker version of Bolas. We are like Silumgar or bust. But Silumgar would be glorious. We've got 2 turns to find it. 3 turns, because we can make a Bolas again. Can chump block for days. Okay. Well, I can make them discard in their draw step and deal 2 to them. Can I do anything better? Can get back my Thunderbreak Regent to keep chump blocking while we dig for Silumgar. Okay. Man, casting modal spells is hard on Modo. Please say I hit a land. Okay. Oh, it's a fucking fatal push. Jesus Christ. Honest, like... This opponent has had the best luck I've ever seen. And all I can do is try and chump block my way to till I find the Silumgar. Ooh. I bet it's a land this turn, because it's always perfect. With that said, there have been times on this channel and not on this channel where my top decks have been similarly outrageous. Miss. Honestly, you deserve to miss, opponent. They're not taking the amount of time that people take when they've missed. I don't think we have any outs. Well, there we are then. That was a frustrating game. Let's see if we can get... I feel like 2 wins with this pile would be a genuine achievement. I'd be very happy with that. 3 wins and I would declare myself the greatest living Magic player. Okay. Work with this. Could do with a land or 2, but like, all good. Sup. Hardened scales. Okay. Hydra. Basically, I guess it's kind of like a 2-for-1 if it gets to fight. I'm assuming... Rishkar, okay. So this is more of like just a Winding Constrictor dot deck rather than specifically Hardened Scales. That was the wrong land. Fuck. That was really bad. What if I draw a three mana play now? I'm going to feel like a moron. I assume their turn is just snake. I hope. Yeah. Kill it. Hope to not get punished for my crimes. Okay. Let's see what's up. Now we just need to draw a land, basically. I think I'm right in saying any land lets us cast our boluses. Balls. Crux is a good draw, but like mana is even better. So there, yeah. Can I get a land, please? What's going on? It's the last quarter of an hour. Jesus. Everything was fine before. Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of mana. We don't like that. I think I'm just going to get beaten to death, which is real sad. I need running lands. Black, red, blue, whatever. I know you get a counter, you bastard. So obviously we're going to try and trade here, take 7, and then hope to God we get to untap and either Crux. No, it has to be Crux because you can't bolus because that's got pro multicoloured. That's an annoying line of text. Okay. Land. Go to 1. This is pretty great. Other than they clearly have walking bliss. This isn't a dragon, is it? No, it's a snake. Heart in mouth. What if it's like irrelevant type line becomes relevant? Okay, well we can I can never beat a ballista in a million years, but we can beat most other things. That we can beat. Black, red, blue, black, black. This is a ridiculous game. So, their last card they were sandbagging was a forest. Not ballista, not ballista, not ballista, not ballista, not ballista. Okay. That I can handle. Yes, you may have a plant. They have to start exiling their own lands. Okay. Oh, please not Ballista. Okay. That's another one that we can handle. Doesn't kill us. Two-turn clock. Here we go. Okay. If we win this game, it would be a miracle. Oh, God. Not Ballista, not Ballista, not Ballista, not Ballista. Just concede. Please. Yes! Dragons! Like, even... It's so stressful. Oh, God, this is so stressful. Kalitas. Cry. Probably Dreadbore as well. And honestly, probably Drowns. Oh, God, this is such a bad deck. Like, when you just stop for a minute and just look and think, it's just embarrassing. Debatable keep, but basically K command and Crux are so good. We just need to hit a red land. Okay. Not a red land. Oh dear, maybe I should have thought seized. I just didn't want to take unnecessary damage, basically. Okay, so I'm going to decide about the Fatal Push after Thoughtseize has seen what's up. Okay, that's fucking marvellous news. I feel like I can push that then. Oops. So they've got nothing going on right now, which is comforting. We are in our usual position of crying out for mana. Default position. Okay, so we know that their last two cards are still lands. Land. Yeah, bitch. Fine. Nah, let's wait. We might get better use out of it. We are on 12 though. I've done 6 to myself, and they've attacked me with 2 of these little twats. I guess one of these is going. Yep. Take 1. Okay. Land. Yeah, it feels bad because they've emptied their hand successfully, but whatever. It blocks. It's good. It's just a generically good card. Obviously, it not being a fat burglar rat is a bit disappointing. Okay. What do you want to take from my excellent hand, opponent? Coward. Well, we have a 4-turn clock, which is more than can be said for Scraggles. We have a safety valve. And yeah, life could be worse. I assume they're just shipping it, looks like. I hit the tomb. I guess I want a swamp in case I draw Big Boy. Big Boy Dragon Bolus. That's a good one. Oh, they don't like it. Well, 2 wins, which means I'm 2/3 of the way to being able to declare myself the world's greatest Magic player. It's not true. It's not true. I'm barely the best in my house. I might be in the top 10 in my local group. Like, it's about as good as it's getting. Although we do have some strong players. Come on, give me a victim. Yeah. Join. This hand is great. Let's just get these steam vents down tapped, I suppose. When you draw 2 blue-red lands and an Urborg, your mana is amazing. It's like so much better than a Legacy deck. The problem is it doesn't happen very often. Oh, is this the stupid Ensoul Artifact deck? It certainly is. Oh, these cards are bad, but they're going to kill me, and I'm angry about it. Okay. Yep. We take 1. They don't currently have anything strong enough to stop me casting Sarkhan. Intention is to loot away other Sarkhan, I suppose. Maybe it's just the swamp. Yeah, given our chronic lack of gas, we might need to keep hold of this other Sarkhan for future usage. Okay, well, Crux of Fate plus. What are they attacking? All at Sarkhan. Okay. I think this time we have to discard fake extra Sarkhan. Oh. See if they pop it or not. Can I get a K command? That'd be good. K command or Crux. That's all I ask. Please and thank you, deck. Okay. Maybe should have gone for the Copter, in all honesty. That was probably bad. Yeah, that was everything about this was bad. Should have looted first for information. Should have kept push up for the Copter. Makes me better at protecting Sarkhan. I'm going to keep the Innistrad one and bun off the stupid Dominaria one because old art is better, even though I think the new art's better. I usually default to buying older cards. Yep. Let's get rid of one. Oh, punished-ish. Not punished, like, the mistake I made is still a mistake, basically. The only way I would have been unpunished would be if I'd hit Fatal Push there. As it is, I've just thrown away Sarkhan like a moron. Fuck me. Pardon me. Yep. Sarkhan down. It was one of the younger lads in our group at a War of the Spark pre-release was killing everyone with Sarkhan the Masterless, and then yelling Sarkhan D's nuts, and it was absolutely glorious. So there you go. There's a joke for you to take back to your local play group. If you mispronounce Sarkhan, you can be very fun with it. You have a lot of fun with it. Man, that's good to know about. The fact that they've got main deck Stubborn Denial is frightening. Fucking hell. Crux of Fate might not be so hot. Okay, yeah. We're not that dead. This is empty. You can't drink air. Well, you can, but it's no good for you. Okay, take 5. Spell. K command. We haven't got the mana for it because I've looted away 2 lands like a greedy boy. But that's a good card. They smell a removal spell that I don't have, but that's fine. Them being scared suits me. Oh, please play a thing. Oh, they've tapped out. This is great. It means I don't have to reveal my super secret tech in case I don't draw a land. Huh. Huh. Nice. Right, does Ghostfire Blade do anything? No, it's just a... Okay, so I'm just going to take the Ornithopter then. Cool. Does this deal 5? Fuck's sake. I don't want to get blown out by a shrapnel blast. That would make me salty as fuck. That's a scary move. Makes sense. Honestly, I think I'm just going to block. Spell. Give me a spell. I'd like a spell. Spell. This card's been fucking appalling this whole time. Like, it's quite a bit worse than fucking Angrath's Rampage, which isn't very good. Anyway, that's not the point. It's got dragons written on it. And that's how you build dragon decks. I nearly put Crucible of Fire in this deck. If you're not aware, that's a 4-mana enchantment that says dragons get +3/+3. Just thought I'd put one in as a joke, but my friends talked me down, which is very clever of them. Well, we got a Stone Rain, which is always nice. We are, however, dying. Weird. Opponent is weird. K-Command. It's a good one. So they can make that into an unblockable 3/3. So maybe Thunderbreak Region just doesn't qualify as a good one anymore. Damn it, Ginger Brute. If I die because of Ginger, I'm sick of losing to this thing in Throne Limited. Okay. Right. Oh, I'm getting angry. Drown in the Lock is very good because of all their 0 drops. Just removal is good. Life gain is good. I guess brutality might be good enough. I just have to lower my curve big time. Oh, this is such a sad piece of sideboarding because I'm being responsible and I hate it. I don't want to have to make good decisions. I want to play dragons. Stupid opponent playing their tier 1 deck. One thing I've loved about Pioneer is the power level's not that, like, it's not that crazy. Like, if you're not really prepared, you can show up playing your favourite standard deck of times past and change like 4 cards and it's fine. I guess we keep this. Equally, yeah, it's just a nice way to just roll out old friends, you know, like Dragonlord Silumgar. Totally unplayable. I love it. Okay. If you're wondering why I kept this with this mana, the answer is basically Collective Brutality. That's the only reason. Okay. Okay. Worse things have happened, I guess. Oh god, look at that hand, it's stuck. Anyway, I'm not scared. Being scared is for the weak. Any land and I'm good. That's fine. It's a hard thing to kill though. Or not. Yep. Yep. And I kill whichever one they equip to, I suppose. Land. Oof. I may regret this, but okay. Equipment with nothing to equip to isn't as scary. Good stating the obvious, Chris. Very clever. That's their only black mana, so I need to blow that up if I get a chance. Fuck me. Alright. I'm guessing just blanks. Oh, we're gonna get hit for 7. We even need red to answer it. And even then it's a short-term answer. We're losing. Oh no, I'm dead because of shrapnel blast, yeah. GG's. Well, what can I say other than look at this? It's quite hard to justify, really. Yeah, these are the cards I chose to put in a deck. I did this to myself. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching, you truly are a saint. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.